The Jazz look to take charge at Energy Solutions Arena here in Salt Lake City, Utah. And we're going to bring it to you live. A quick check now at the starting five for both teams. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Kemba Walker?
Well, Kevin, he's extremely adept at creating his own shot. You know, we got a lot of catch-and-shoot guys in the NBA, but players who can beat you off the dribble and score are tough to come by.
And perhaps the best thing about him, Steve, is the way he takes charge down the stretch of close games. The higher the stakes, the better he plays.
Celtics are looking to end their road trip here with a strong outing. This is an important game for them because they've really been struggling. Just one win in their last 5 games.
Fellas, I really think it's a difficult job they've got ahead of them. I mean, anytime a team gets into a funk like the one they're in, getting out of it is really hard. They've seemed a little bit scattered to me lately. I'd like to see them form a better game plan and then stick with it. Stick to the script.
But it's so hard to do, Clark, as you know, when you start heading south at midseason, the momentum just can grab you and take you underneath the ground. I mean, that's what's happened with this club. They are losing their confidence, their poise, and I don't know that they're going to be able to get it turned around.
Here's Mitchell. Against Phoenix, he was really on his game.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
The Jazz have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. Well, it was the Boston Celtics, their last game, a loss to the Wizards.
Was not a very inspired performance for them, particularly defensively. I thought, you know, they gave the hostile crowd a lot to cheer about, frankly.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jumpers, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was right through the roof, and you can't win when that's the case.
Back to O'Neal. Outside Conley. Misses off the left iron. Austin with the ball. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Utah.
You know, in terms of playing against somebody in the opposite conference, it doesn't get much better. In fact, it's too bad these clubs only play each other twice.
Shot's good by Walker. Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Steve referring to last year's game moments ago about, you know, 2 beauties. In those 2 games last year, they battled to a split decision, each team winning once.
You know, my guess is it's going to be hard to tell these teams apart. They're both still very, very potent.
Now O'Neal. After the missed 3 from Brown. Elbow shot is on the way. It's hauled in by Brown.
He thought he could knock that one down, but the defense was really all over him.
Smart passes to Walker. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Exceptional play to take the bump and still get it up and down.
Yeah, way to stay with it and look to finish the play right there.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Pretty good performance from the free throw line last season. He was about 84% from the line.
And I like the fact, guys, that those numbers have gone up since last season. I mean, he said free throw shooting was an area he was looking to improve, and he has.
Now here is Conley. He's coming off a 13-point game against Phoenix.
Great move to the hoop, and I love the finger roll finish.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, Kevin, the head coach for the Jazz gave me just a couple of moments to catch up with him. I asked him if there was an X factor in this game, a player they couldn't forget about, and he said it would have to be Tristan Thompson, the power forward out of Texas. He said Thompson is still developing from a skill standpoint, but his motor is really off the charts. You'll always have to find him and get a body on him when the shot goes up, because the guy never takes a play off. Guys, they've been forewarned. We'll see if they take it to heart.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Clarkson. It's rebounded by Smart.
Great defense there. You really have to challenge him at that range.
Walker dishes to Smart. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Smart's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, they've settled into their offense very quickly here today.
Yeah, they're zoned in, making the most out of their possessions here.
You know, size-wise, this is not a great one-on-one matchup for him, but he got that shot to go.
But you wouldn't know it by how he finished. That's a nice hoop there.
Now here's Smart. A 24-point outing in the last game against the Wizards in Washington.
Yeah, he picked his spots in that game too, Kevin, because I thought he not only did a nice job scoring, but setting up his teammates as well.
Fires the three. Rebound Boston. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Tatum. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
Here's Mitchell, and it's blocked by Smart. They recover it. Celtics leading by 7. Outside, Walker. A 3-ball. And again, Boston with the triple.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. I mean, just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
While there's a break, let's take a look at this past month's assist leaders among small forwards in the NBA. For the Utah Jazz, they won their last contest, that game against the Suns.
You know, so often in the NBA, we talk about how you have to earn your points the hard way, but it didn't seem like that was the case. Everything came pretty easily.
Too many of their points came the easy way, Steve. You're right. On dunks and layups against the defense that didn't really put up much resistance.
Thompson misses.
Well, he's wide open there, but really struggles from that range. Maybe there's a reason he's open.
Here's O'Neal. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, you know what they say, lose track of your man, and you'll find him at the rim. Well, you'll actually find this guy in the corner.
Yeah, you said it, more than fond of those corner triples, isn't he? Hey, it's a high percentage shot. It's the shortest of the 3-point shots you can take, and he's not the only one that likes it. You know, they can't be happy about the job they've done from the foul line to this point.
And Walker kicks to Brown. Fires for 3. Can't get it to go. And it's Utah the other way. Passes to Mitchell. Here's Clausen. But they recover it. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. Another shot. Jump shot is good that time.
Mid-range jumper becomes a pretty high percentage shot for him when he has that kind of space.
Boston leading by 8. Tatum defended by Bogdanovich. Walker against O'Neal. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. O'Neal's got his second bucket of the night.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Tatum. Off target from outside. Jazz have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. The pass to Bogdanovich. From outside, off the mark. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Outside, Green. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
Good defense, but you gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
Dishes to O'Neal. Drills it from outside. O'Neal's got 7 points.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Back to Williams. Feeds it to Green. Tice. Smith outside. 5 on the clock. Lets it go. And the rejection by O'Neal. Pass to Gobert. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Now just a 3-point Celtic lead.
Unselfish basketball on the interior. I love that, and you got to think the coaching staff does too.
Teague kicks to Smith. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got his 4th rebound in this one. Lets it go with the 3. The shot is off. And the Celtics going the other way now. And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
Injuries are such a difficult part of this team.
And from a glance, you really can't tell just how bad it is, but he's going to come out, and we'll find out now how bad it is. He may be done for the game.
And you know, the coach can't be happy either.
No, it's not something he can control, though. He can't go out there and make the free throws for him. It's really frustrating when you miss those opportunities, but it's still early. They've got time to get it changed.
And it's Utah's ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. There's the pick. Hughes with it. Now Green defending. Number 81. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Boston's gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first. Langford, the pass to Teague. Throws it up high.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Heaves it up. No good. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Celtics lead by 4. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return.
Spend your Christmas day with the NBA. The Miami Heat take on the Dallas Mavericks. Friday night, NBA Hoops.
Getting set to start. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Yeah, and the fact that they're playing well, close to the hoop, finding points in the paint, I mean, they've got it all going tonight.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Utah, we've got Conley, and it's Favors in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Strong rebounding, and he's rewarded with the easy putback.
Here's Ingles. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
That's his first personal.
And why don't we take a chance now to see which teams have been the NBA's highest scoring squads this month. The Jazz second.
I just love the flow with which they've played recently. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
That free throw good from Ingles. Both free throws good from Ingles. Celtics leading by 4. Teague dishes to Williams. Back to Teague. Tice. Nice ball movement by Boston. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
Well, look here at last year in the NBA, where the Jazz ranked. First in three-point field goal percentage. They were 6th in field goal percentage. And they were in the top half of the league in team rebounding as well. I think that speaks to the fact that this team aggressively goes after the basketball at every position.
And I think what really stands out is the spacing offensively. Clark, you talked about the three-point percentage, #1 in the league. That doesn't happen unless you have good flow and good spacing offensively. This team really spread the defense out on a nightly basis, and as a result, they were a nightmare to guard.
Williams kicks to Teague. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Teague's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And here is Conley. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Boston Celtics. They host the Spurs after this one. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
Well, you know the fans out in Toronto are really hoping for a win for their Raptors.
Here in the second quarter, they've made all of their shots from the foul line. And that's a must-do when you're down.
The Jazz making a switch here as Abuki's checked in. And now the first timeout called here for Boston. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Passes it to Langford. Back to Teague. Ejected by Azubuike. Pushing it up. Ingles passes to Conley. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way up.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out, that's the result you get right there.
Teague, the pass to Langford. Teague. Puts it up from 17. A rebound by Hughes. Jazz trailed by 3. Taken away by Williams. Now here comes Teague, leading the break.
Poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
It's blocked. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Utah Jazz. They host the Kings after this game, and that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them. The Celtics shooting their second and third free throws tonight. Brown is checked in for Boston. He hits the second from the line.
The 2-possession lead is what they were looking for there, so they can deal with that one miss.
Outside Conley. Gives him the lead pass. It's stolen. Teague with the ball. On the wing, Brown. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Brown's got his first bucket of the night.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Conley into the lane. Good. Now Teague. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Here's Hughes, defended by Langford. The shot's good from Ingles. Now just a 1-point Boston lead.
And he's someone the defense has to keep track of at all times because, you know, even when he doesn't have the ball, he moves so well without it. He's constantly a threat to catch and shoot.
Hey, Steve, just like you, when you shot, you had a favorite spot on the floor when you played. His favorite spot seems to be that free from the corner.
Yeah.
And the Jazz call time here. Boston making a switch here. Jazz have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And he finishes it up with a one-handed jam. There it is, guys, that Olay defense. Just watching him go Clark right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
Tatum. And he drops him the layup off the glass. He has 5. Jazz trail by 3. Conley with the 3, and the Jazz another 3.
Shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Walker against Conley. He hits Brown with the drive, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
Celtics making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. On the wing, Hughes. And the layup falls. Boston's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Walker. A feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Walker's got 13.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
And pushing it up, here's Boston. Smart misses. Utah trailing here. They host the Kings after this game. That will complete this 4-game homestand. Favors can't get it to go.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Here's Walker. Rebounded by the Jazz. Azaburki's got his third rebound on the night. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. The shot by Hughes, no good.
Oh, perfect opportunity to finish the break, and he blows it.
Steve, you have to be able to finish off plays like that. It's a must.
Utah's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Conley into the lane. Hughes. Another miss by Utah. Here's Smart, and he jams it with authority.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, he's sensing this is a critical time in this game, guys.
Utah calls timeout.
Well, let's take a look at where Boston ended up, Kevin, last year in the league ranking. 5th in blocks, 5th for free throw shooting, and they were in the top 10 in steals as well. I mean, this is a team that really gets after people defensively. Deflection, pressure on the ball, all of that leads to steals.
And I think the thing that jumps out at me is the blocks per game. It just shows how well coached they were defensively. Great rotations. They closed out, and they forced their opponents into tough situations at the hoop. That's how they were able to block so many shots.
Here's O'Neal. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
And I like that move to the hoop. You use your speed, go around the bigger defender.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Well, last year at the free throw line, he was successful 76% of the time.
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
.121 left in the first half. Tatum. A rebound by Mitchell.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
The dish to O'Neal. Gets up a 3. There's the bucket good. O'Neal's got 6 points in the quarter.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
And it's Walker penetrating. Tatum trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Conley with it, now guarded by Smart. Conley dishes to O'Neal. Up again, a follow-up 10. And now a 3-point Jazz lead.
Tell you what, they want to do a better job of boxing this fella out than that.
No one between him and the hoop, you're right, Clark.
Yeah, putback slams are not what you want to be giving up if you're the defense.
He feeds it to Walker. Will it go? It's rebounded by Gobert. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's O'Neal. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. The Jazz have gone 9 of 13 from the line.
At the line for 2.
That's good from O'Neal.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
Well, it's a nice job of really making the most of their opportunities.
Outside, Walker. Jacks up a 3. That's good.
Jason.
8 points for him.
For 3.
Just 4 seconds left to play here in the half. Clausen, and that's not going to go. And we're through 2 here in the good one. Utah in front, up 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Energy Solutions Arena in Salt Lake City.
Now, presented by Sprint.
And welcome to the halftime show. A close game right now out at Energy Solutions Arena. The Jazz are in a close one against the Boston Celtics. And defensively, they've done a good job grabbing rebounds, limiting second chances. Some great work out there by Michael Conley. He's been creating some very good looks for himself, up over the 50% mark from the floor. On the other side, the Celtics looking pretty solid as well. They've fallen all the way out of the playoff picture and to the bottom of the conference standings. Kemba Walker in the first half was amazing. Seems like everything's falling for him. Not sure if he even knows how to miss. And now let's go around the NBA and check out what's happening. The Houston Rockets currently trailing Los Angeles out in Los Angeles. Second half of play, still anybody's game. And the other game also going on still. It's a close game for Philadelphia going up against Los Angeles. This one will come down to the wire. That's it for now. Thanks for stopping in with us. It's time to head back to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Berg, who are all ready with the call. Second.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. It's been a clinic so far from O'Neal.
Clay created a lot of opportunities for himself in the first couple of quarters. And I'll tell you what, he was smart with his shot making too. He really took good ones.
You know, points per shot attempted is really one of the undervalued stats in the game, and it's a real measurement of efficient scoring.
On the floor for Boston. Smart is out there with Kemba Walker. Then there's Tristan Thompson. Then there's Brown. Conley into the lane. He passes it to Gobert. Here's Bogdanovich. And the 3-ball is good. Bogdanovich has got the first bucket of the third here for the Jazz. Here's Walker. It's Brown on the wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball.
Celtics trail by 5. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Conley into the lane. Makes it off the glass. Conley's got 13 points.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Kicks to Walker. Off target with his 3.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
There's the pass to Bogdanovich. That 3 off the mark. Celtics trail by 5. He dishes it to Smart. That's blocked. Here's Mitchell. And there's the feed to O'Neal. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. You know, these are the guys you need to be aware of. If you don't want your pocket picked, here are last season's steals leaders. Fourth, Michael Conley.
2 words for you about this guy. Fast hand. He was able to come away with the ball a lot last season. He found a way always.
Smart kicks to Thompson. Brown. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Got a good look, though. I thought that was going to go down.
Now, the D may have done just enough there, Clark, to bother him and throw that shot off.
Gets it to go. Celtics trail by 7. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. An emphatic LU jam.
Maybe that'll ignite them. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are, look at them, they are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geeked.
That's what those alley-oops do, though. So a moment to see the story on Tristan Thompson. Very nice season for him last year.
Jazz leading by 5. Mitchell passes to O'Neal. Here's Mitchell. He's covered by Brown. Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. Nailed from three-point land. O'Neal's got 18 points.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Outside, Walker. He kicks to Smart. From 15 feet away. It's rebounded by Gobert. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebounding.
Well, you have to rebound to win, and that's exactly what's happening right now. I love the flow that they've been playing with offensively tonight. This is an impressive performance.
Well, and that lead they have just continues to grow and grow.
Here's Walker. 15 points in the game. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Smart. Nice ball movement by Boston. There's Brown with the 3. And good on the basket. Book it. Brown's got 10 points.
Well, it took him a long time to get that three-point range. Maybe this will get him going.
Jazz leading by 8. Here's Mitchell. He's got 6. Pass to Bogdanovich. Dishes it to Conley. Misses the wing J.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
It's blocked, but they'll get another chance. Pass to O'Neal. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his third rebound tonight. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's foul number 2 for him. Smith checked in for Smart. Feeds to Walker. Puts it up. The offensive rebound. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Jazz.
Well, they're getting into the paint with their penetration, and it's really been key for this club.
They consistently drilled the mid-range jumper tonight as well, which has forced the D to come out on them.
Jazz leading by 6. Out to Conley. The 3. Another miss by Conley.
Well, he did have a three-pointer in the first half, but so far here in the second, he's come up empty.
Tatum defended by Bogdanovich. And it's blocked. And it's Conley penetrating. Rebound Boston. Thompson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. They host the Spurs after this one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
Boy, some really good matchups, and that San Antonio Spurs game definitely one to be checking out.
And here's Walker outside. 3. And that one's good. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Utah's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Here's Mitchell, covered by Smith. Mitchell's shot is good. Celtics trailed by 5. And it's Walker penetrating. Smith dishes to Walker. Back to Smith. Passes it to Thompson. All sorts of time. And that one hits back iron.
Yeah, that's a low percentage shot right there.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, he's got to be thinking out there a little bit. Make the pass in that situation. Don't force a bad shot.
The Celtics shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Smith, the pass to Walker. Celtics making a switch here. 1:41 left to play in the third. The dish to Smart. Takes the three. A rebound by the Jazz. They've led by as many as 11 points.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter. Complete domination. What a game for O'Neal. He has 18 points, and he's drained 3 3-point bombs so far.
Tell you what, he should not hesitate to keep firing from out there because he's got the touch tonight.
First one falls for him. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Celtics trail by 6. Smith on the wing. Launches it. Kept alive by Boston. Jazz have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Walker against O'Neal. Number 31. And the basket good. And the Jazz lead by 8.
Sharp pass to give his teammate the high percentage shot in close.
And Walker kicks to Smart. Back to Walker. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Walker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
Here's O'Neal. And Smith with the block. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the third. Smart dishes to Walker. They get the rebound. The layup off target. Utah leading by 6. Mitchell passes to O'Neal. Here's Mitchell. Here's the three. Gets the bucket. Mitchell's got 11 points. And the Celtics with possession here. Outside, Walker. 1 second left, and that one's good. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Jazz lead by 7. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Energy Solutions Arena in Salt Lake City.
Christmas Day with the NBA. The San Antonio Spurs go up against the Boston Celtics. Don't miss it.
And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. We're looking amped up and ready to get going once again. Conley out there with Mitchell. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5. That's the group right now for Utah. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Michael Conley at the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And Conley drops them both. Austin with the ball. They trail by 9 points. He feeds it to Smart. Walker. He passes to Smart from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Gobert.
Another rebound gobbled up. They are pounding the boards.
And a big part of the lead, guys, is because of the work they've done on the glass. I mean, they have the lead because they've rebounded well.
It's stolen by Gobert, and he banks in the layup.
Purely from a size standpoint, that is a mismatch that's going to be hard to overcome defensively.
Walker against Conley. There's Brown with the 3. Goes back up. Here's Smart. And counts the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Well, the number one priority for a defense when you face this guy is to keep him getting anywhere from the basket because he's just so strong as a finisher.
Another thing about him is how quick he is to react when he's defending near the hoop. A lot of his blocks, so to speak, come at waist level because he pokes the ball away as his man is on the way up.
Conley into the lane.
Well, some really terrific numbers for Conley. He has 17 points, and free throws have been big for him today, with 6 points from the line.
Well, you know, he understands the value of those easy points. Also, getting the opponent into foul trouble. Those are big. Those are the little things that will add up for a team trying to get a victory.
He's perfect from the line this time.
You know, you've got to like the fact that they're getting to the line. And on top of that, they're making their free throws in this half. That bodes well going forward.
And it's blocked by Gobert.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
O'Neal kicks to Gobert. Out to Conley. And there's the pass to Mitchell. And it's off from three-point range. Celtics trail by 10. And Walker kicks to Brown.
That's his first personal foul.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Rejected by Gobert.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead. Second three-pointer of the half, fourth overall. So he's having a nice game from outside.
Now a timeout called by Boston. You have to like what we're seeing from O'Neal.
He's on fire. They needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hand.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, the head coach for the Celtics, had some instruction for his guys during that break. Guys, I know we've been battling. You may feel a little bit gassed, but we've got to dig deep right now and find a way. Take a deep breath and let's get it done. Kevin?
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich.
He tried to step in and cut him off, but just not quick enough.
And we have the benefit of replay, but I think they got that one right, which is the case most times, even though fans don't think so.
O'Neal passes to Gobert. And taken away by Brown. Rejected by Mitchell. Outside Conley. With the lead pass. Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. Another miss by O'Neal. Celtics trail by 13. Walker with it. Now guarded by Mitchell.
Mitchell.
The Jazz making a switch here.
Jordan Clarkson.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
I think he's been kind of passive today, and maybe that one will get him going. I think for them to be successful, he needs to be the one to do the bulk of the scoring.
And it's Conley penetrating. That's good. Conley's got 10 points in just the second half. And so it's Boston with it. It's a 13-point game. Walker with it. Conley picks him up. Brown, good.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Blocked. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his 7th assist here tonight. Conley the pass to Bogdanovich. The three-pointer, no good.
He continues to struggle from the field. But luckily for him and his team, his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
The defense sagged off, and, he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that three.
And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. The Celtics making a switch here.
Tice.
O'Neal high post. Brown's there. And O'Neal gets it to go. Celtics trail by 8. Left side Walker. Shot on the wing. No good off the front iron. Utah's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. And Bogdanovich gets to Conley. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Walker goes in. No good. Now the Jazz take it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Kicks it to O'Neal. Back to Conley. For the 3, and that is good. Conley's got 24 points.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Boston shooting in the 4th quarter has looked shabby, 38%. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. On defense, Utah. They lead by 11.
Boy, he has been struggling mightily in this quarter, guys.
True. He really seems to have tightened up a bit for whatever reason. He looks tight.
He slipped into quite a funk here, Clark.
I think that's a good word to describe it. I mean, the basket is looking awfully small to him at the moment.
Utah calls timeout.
Yeah, and guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout. Just kind of make a couple of adjustments, get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it. You know, even though he's bite-sized compared to the big man on the floor, he's done some really tall work on the board.
Here's Walker, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
What a performance. Just look at the game for Walker. 25 points, and those 4 3-pointers he's hit have helped them too.
Well, they'd be in a much different position in this game if he wasn't burying those long balls.
And so Walker nails both of them.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And they're going to have to continue that pace, Clark, because they're down, and anytime you're losing, you got to take advantage of every offensive opportunity you have. And that 4th foul might force him to scale back the aggression defensively a little bit. He does not want to pick up number 5.
That one is off. And he sinks the second. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. You look at Michael Conley. What a contribution.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. They've got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
Celtics trail by 8. Tatum, defended by Bogdanovich. Rebounded by Gobert. Jazz shooting in the 4th quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Conley gets to Gobert. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Gobert has got 5 points now this quarter. Boston's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Tatum. It's rebounded by Gobert. Gobert has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Conley dishes to O'Neal. Out to Conley. A 3-pointer is right on target. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. And the Celtics shooting around 41% on the night. He dishes it to Smart. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Jazz leading by 11. Conley, the pass to Gobert. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And they're getting that lead way up there now. I mean, it should be a stroll to the final whistle from here.
Yeah, this late in the game, it'd be almost impossible for them to blow a lead like this.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today. Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
The feed to Smart. He kicks it to Walker. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Walker's got 30 points.
He has not lost his focus today. Even when things haven't gone his team's way, he's still bringing it.
O'Neal misses.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
Tatum, defended by Bogdanovich. Kept alive. Tatum. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. I don't like to see this.
Injuries are such a difficult part of this game.
And from a glance, you really can't tell just how bad it is, but he's going to come out, and we'll find out now how bad it is. He may be done for the game.
Mitchell, who's jumped in for Utah.
Terrific job taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And, Steve, I thought those fans, those home fans, gave this team a big lift all game. A lot of positive energy in the building. Boy, they couldn't hook up there on what's really a pretty basic pass.
And stolen by Jeff T. Dishes it to Williams. The shot's no good. And Utah the other way now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Pass to Gobert. Here's Mitchell. He's guarded by Williams. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. O'Neal misses.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what, Kevin, but he's been awful ever since the second half started. It's not even been a factor.
Langford, the pass to Williams. Excellent D from Gobert. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. How much to be critical of with this win, Clark?
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play, they